What's up, guys? This is All Things Apple Plus here with Final Fantasy Pocket Edition. So this is our playthrough part 3. And I noticed going through the main, through the menu system, you can kind of look at the overworld and the hub and look at the different chapters. And so as you play through a chapter and unlock them, they become color and they become visual, or not visual, they become playable, excuse me, and you can go ahead and navigate into them. So I also noticed too, as I'm playing through these games, there is a situation with the native screen recorder version, or screen recorder for iOS 11, that can, for whatever reason, just turns off the audio. So I'm going to have to kind of keep these videos, again, short, but I will try to mix, here on out, make the videos a lot, not too short, but at least 15 minutes, and that way they're not incredibly short or not incredibly long.
Are we searching for it? It's a hidden treasure map. So, yes.
So we just found a hidden treasure map. Looks like what they are wanting us to do is we can go out into different parts of the land and shovel through Shovel Knight. I don't know why I thought of Shovel Knight, because my men are kind of like knights and we're shoveling things. Oh, okay. You can shovel through and try to see if there's different items all throughout the ground. So it looks like there's an item based off the map right here. That's cool. So looks like there's one over here.
Found it.
And the last one by this huge tree leaf thing.
Nothing doing.
So which is pretty cool because it allows you to pick up these like good, not good items, but just like items that you can sell back and get some money too.
Found it.
And what I forgot to mention in the first game is the reason why they're so poor, and you would think that the prince and his friends are whatchamacallit, are rich and they're like just crazy loaded. It's not like that within the game. It's the game expresses that that where you're at right now in this city, or in this town at least, that your gil, or that not your gil, but your money, your currency that you have is no good there. You have to get you have to scavenge and just try to find different items so you could sell and get money that way and go on quests too.
I really owe you boys one.
So after beating the Red Horns, we ended up saving Dave.
Yeah, looks like they found another one.
And it looks like he's about to give us our next quest.
Tag. Us hunters keep them on our person at all times as identification.
What? In case you forget who you are?
Hunters lead a life of danger. Sometimes these tags are the only things that make
Prompto. Like,
If you all happen to find any dogs lying around out there, would you do me a favor?
if you're in the military, or if you know what a dog tag means, it's exactly how Dave expressed it. It is it literally is identification, because you're going out into war or you're going out and doing something, and they need to ID your body, and so they have all your information on those dog tags, and they're sentimental pieces to fallen brothers and fallen men and women who are within the armed forces too. So it's or whoever is just going out and adventuring and wearing these dog tags. It's sentimental value to those families. So for Prompto to make this stupid comment, I'm like, ugh. Sometimes it's just better not to say anything and just let people talk, and just let older people kind of just tell you things instead of just trying to figure things out or just opening up your mouth. Again, I cannot get over this battle system. This battle system is really good. It doesn't feel like... Oh, I'm just glad that it's not one of those like turn-based, that everything is all like real time. Everything is just like you jump into it, you fight, you do your thing. It's not so it's not complicated. Your guy is automatically swinging away. As long as you direct him to the enemy, like, you're fine. So let's see here. Where am I going? I think I'm going this way. We came from that way.
Nailed it.
God, I missed that. That's really cool that he did that. Okay, so for anybody who's trying to figure out or wants to know what happens if you don't hit that button before, it looks like Gladios just steps in just magically and saves your butt. That's awesome. God, I'm missing those ever. That is so cool. So we picked up a different item if you haven't noticed. We picked up Gladiolus's his greatsword. So now we're able to use that as well. So you're able to toggle back and forth between different swords. The two-handed sword is mostly used if you have a lot of enemies around you. You just need to clear them out and just sweep through them. You can do that, and then your regular sword is just, you know, your one-on-one. So we got our broken dog, or we got the dog tags.
To a hunter.
There's no point in holding on to something that ain't ours.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Let's deliver it to Dave.
And I'm curious to know if the spawning of enemies is by the game's, by you going out into the land, or if it's all random. And if you go back, will they respawn?
I'm good.
Just picking up the pieces, I guess.
That's what each one of these tags means to me. They hurt. But if I let that grief keep me from looking for them, then they're tags, and that'd hurt more than anything.
Yeah, guess you're right.
You know, that's why I tell all my hunters to collect any tag they see, and I expect you boys.
So he's very passionate about those dog tags, and anybody would be. Okay, so let's see what let me head back over here for a sec. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue this ride. So we finished our missions with Dave over here. Got a couple items. And we will be heading out because we need to get to Alticia. So we need to get... Alticia's on a different continent, so we need to sail out there. So where we're heading is we need to get to a boat. So we're going to... the game automatically levels up our characters as we go. Cool, so everybody's leveled up to level 5. We're going to go ahead and stop it from right here, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.